Hi guys, going to review the Storm Sync today. The Storm Sync is the newest addition to the Premier line for Storm. Um, Starting with the original Nano, I didn't like the Nano. I don't know, it just didn't roll right for me. I love the Nano Pearl. That ball is very stable in my bag. I use it for a lot. Very clean to the front, good break point. Reminds me of the Champion today in Ebonite's line. I did not like the Vivid. Way too smooth overall for me. For me, it didn't hook a lot. I love the Lucid. The Lucid is a very good ball. I have two of them drilled. It's great with shine too. So, seeing another solid dull ball come out with the Sync, I didn't know what was going to happen. I was figuring I wouldn't like it because I didn't like the Vivid or the original Nano. But drilled this one up. I drilled it. The first one, I drilled a pin below my rain. Mass bias kicked out, low weight hole. Surprisingly, it's a very strong drill for me. Took it out into the lanes, took my other Premier line balls, including the Vivid and Nano. The Sync is definitely something different in this line. Even with this solid cover stock, dull finish, and a new very strong weight block, very strong weight blocks, 247 RG, 058 diff. I think it's like a 28 mass bias. It's a very strong weight block. This ball is very clean through the front for being that strong of a ball. It doesn't have a strong break point. It reads the mid lane very hard. Well, with this layout, it reads the mid lane very hard and continues very well. I did not see any deflection. Through my Lucid, the Lucid is definitely cleaner through the front than the Sync, longer through the mid lane, and it definitely has a much stronger break point than the Sync. The Vivid is not as clean through the front, rolls earlier than the Sync, and it's definitely much smoother on the back. Nano Pearl, the longest of all four Premier line balls with the sharpest break point, weaker overall. And the original Nano is slightly not as clean as the Sync. It's a little bit smoother through the mid lane, but it has a slightly stronger break point. Just a little bit weaker overall, maybe 2 or 3 boards. The Sync is a great choice on heavy oil. The one I drilled is a little bit too strong for me, so I did drill another one, like I mentioned in my oil patterns video. Another Sync I have, which I use way more than this one I just talked about, is a pin above my middle finger, mass bias next to the thumb. No hole, just gets it down the lane easier, a little stronger break point, doesn't roll up, doesn't burn up so easy for me. But even with that weaker layout, this ball needs oil. It is extremely strong. Yeah, it fits in that category I was talking about. That's extremely strong, definitely, along with the Nightmare stuff. This ball, it's something special. Crankers, you can drill this ball a little bit stronger. It's going to continue very well. It's got a lot of mid lane control, mid lane stability. You can't throw this ball though on anything I believe lower than 41 foot. It's just so much ball. Tweeners, I think you're going to like this ball to start with. Drill it right in the middle, kind of benchmark. You don't want it to be too strong, not too weak either. You're not going to be able to stay at the long nose, so it's going to be a fresh oil ball. For me, the perfect step down from this ball is either my Nano Pearl or I like going to my IQ Tour Pearl. Both those are very good step down balls. For strokers like myself, great ball to start with, but it will start to burn up a little too quick, kind of flat 10, lower 7s. And I like to go right to my IQ Tour Pearl or my Nano Pearl because they're both a lot cleaner and a lot sharper on the back. Yeah, I think this ball, in addition with the IQ Tour Pearl and the Rain of Power, and now with the lights out and the freaking Frantic, Storm, in my opinion, is better than ever right now. They just signed 2 new staffers. They signed Mike Fagan and Mike Wolf. And then you got a lot of independent players that aren't signed throwing Storm. Perfect example, look at Michael Haugen Jr. on the PBA Tour. He was signed with 900 Global. The contract was released. He wasn't signed anymore. He wins the title on TV choosing to throw Storm products. He threw a Defiant Soul and an IQ Tour Pearl. That's a perfect example. Yeah, I think right now Storm and Rotogrip both very, very good brands. They got a lot of nice products, and Storm especially, you're going to see a lot of great stuff from Storm, like you already have. And Storm, I believe, is probably the top company right now. Go out, get yourself a sink, and you will dominate heavy oil conditions. That is my review of the Storm sink. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them. I will respond. Thanks for watching.